Hi all, today topic is about drafting, principles, rules and do's and don'ts for a law student. Introduction. Drafting a legal document is an very skill that can be achieved only through a lot of practice. Drafting itself means the process of writing, which an legal document or any document which either by any pen or paper, pencil by using a computer, laptop or any other devices. But the main goal of a draft should be focus and be very accurate, comes to the point, which comes to the legal principles. And drafting such documents requires legal knowledge, and the person who drafts them should be very aware. And formation of an outline, arrangement of facts, style, and language should be very used in the draft. Mostly, these drafts are prepared by advocates and peoples in their legal field. Third, drafting means preparing a preliminary version of the document. And drafting can be defined as a collection of law, its components, facts, and other related stuffs in a legal language on a legal document. And drafting gives us science and can be acquired only by long and practice. So it demands a lot of skills combined with patience from the advocates, and it is properly drafted document aims at accuracy and truth. Laws, facts, and language are the three main components of legal documents. Legal drafting is preparation of legal documents like contracts, notices, affidavits, and etc. Steps involved in drafting. There are basically three main steps involved in this drafting for a legal document, which are as first draft, and it contains every single detail that the person who is drafting thinks it's essential to the document. There is a saying about the first draft. The first draft contains everything you wanted to say, but the final draft only contains everything you needed to say. And coming to second draft, in this phase the editing part begins. The second draft plays an important role, which is to making the final draft. Anything that has to be removed or added is done in this second draft phase. And coming to final draft, the final draft aims towards accuracy and effectiveness in conveying and convenience to the client or court or any relevant parties. Throughout this process, every single word, legal term, act, section, and other related matter that has been in that particular draft for the purpose of which the draft is being made has to be accurate and should be fulfill the requirements of the draft. Principles of drafting. There are mainly four fundamental principles that every governed drafting should be followed. They are: first one, a satisfactory outline. A draft is considered the frame of any document, or in any other words, it is considered the skeleton of the documents. So it is completed draft should be easy to understand and should also be elaborated with relevant details. So it's always important to have a satisfactory outline of should be done and an idea of how to draft should looks when it's complete. And second, careful arrangements of fact. The facts should be arranged in a good manner. By a good manner, it means that the facts should be arranged step by step according to the importance of the fact, and it makes easier to understand and know the what and where the issue is, and it might be helpful for the companies to understand the contracts better in the first instance, which will save time and avoid problems in the future related contracts or any other agreements. Third one, clear style and language. Whether in any drafting, grammar mistakes, spelling mistakes is very important to check on with in acts on sections. Mistakes in legal maxim, poor punctuations, mistakes in legal terms, and other such mistakes should be avoided while making it drafting. A simply style should be used so that there will be no problem in transferring the ideas of draft to the person who reads the draft. And fourth one, physical characters. The draft should be typed on standard quality paper with margins of 4 centimeters, and given numbering of each page and given numbering of preliminaries in Roman numbers. The number of pages should be appear in the upper right corner, and each paragraph should be indented with 5 spaces, and every paragraph should be numbered. All sheets are to be very strongly tied together. Rules of drafting. Rules that have to be followed while we are drafting the any contract or agreement, any other, or no facts should be avoided. There is an important rule that should be followed by every person who drafts a document or any agreement, deed, or any other such documents. Negative statements should be avoided, and legal terms have to be used in appropriate places, and a draft should be divided into multiple paragraphs according to the needs of the contract or agreement. A prepared draft should be read several times to check for any other omitted facts given or mistakes in the drafting. All physical characteristics mentioned above should be followed strictly. Choice of words which are used should be very polite way. Do's and don'ts. Where coming to do's, for improving the quality of the draft, a group of words should be reduced to one, and one simple word for a group should be formulated. Shorter sentences should be written. Express the whole idea in few words. Prefer active over passive. Make word works and choose the right word. Know the motive behind writing. Make an outline and write from the reader's point of view. Coming to don'ts, avoid moving about constructions, avoid unnecessary repetitions, avoid cumulative negative statements which is in drafting. Avoid typing mistakes also. And finally, I conclude that the drafting should be accurate and very clear, which is very understandable to another parties also. A person with proper knowledge about the subject matter should be also understand the drafting completely, which the very important skill is the drafting plays a vital role in the successful career of lawyer in their legal field, and the drafting should be have very lots and lots of practice should be taken for the drafting. All the above said rules and formats should be used to make a proper draft, and as I mentioned earlier, lots and lots of practice is the key to mastering the skill of drafting. Thank you all.